What up, everybody? It's your boy Sniz, and it's another Tuesday. We got week 4 of the NFL Pick'ems in the books, and we're on to week 5. We're breaking them down, and we're gonna hopefully give you the best plays for your pickup pools. Shout out to everybody that has joined the Who-Bangin free pick'em contest, and right now, let's take a second to go over the top 5. We got my little bro, Jacob, with sitting in the first place spot with 42 picks right so far this year. My buddy Big Dub stopped through last Tuesday. Joe Werstner, what up? He's got 41. Tied, and then a tie for third is my buddy Anthony with 40 and Damon's wife, Sophia, with 40. Then me and Damon are tied for fifth at 39 apiece. As for week 4, your boy got it right with 13 picks. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in to the NFL Pick'em Show. And if you rolled with my plays, you got 13 right, which I should have made an adjustment once we found out Deshaun Watson was not playing for the Browns on Sunday against the Ravens. But yeah, and my man DJ Big Boss, the Don Dada, came in second along with my brother, both at 12. Anthony with 11, Joe with 10, along with Eric at 10, and Jared at 10. Damon came in with 9, Dylan with 8, and on down the line. 13 for your boy, though. Let's go. So, on that note, let's get this popping. I don't know what the hell's been going on with my camera either, but here we are, live and popping. And let's get right into it. What up, Mike M? What up, Damon? Oh, yeah, you'll bounce back, my homie. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You said it, not me. Tonight, though, with the live sweat, right after the Pick'em show, you will see a few of the best, a few of my favorite. And that's Mr. Pimp Slap Pod himself, Mike M, smacking them up. We got the MLB edition, playoff edition of the live sweat on a beautiful Tuesday. But without further ado, this is the NFL show. Let's get this rolling. So Thursday night, we got a matchup with the Bears versus the Commanders. Oh, what a beautiful Thursday night. The Commanders are a 6.5 point favorite. Oh, Lord. This one is a battle of the bums. I'm not too interested, but we will find a spot for the Thursday sweat. The Bears are 0-4, while the Commanders are 2-2. It's really hard for me to back Sam Howell with 4 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the year, more interceptions than tutties. and Fields, he's got 7 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. Interception City, a great game for an under, I believe. But that's neither here nor there. Battle of the bums. I'm going to go with the home team here. I'm going to go with the favorite, Commanders. I think they find a way to get it done. We got Jalen Johnson, questionable. Eddie Jackson, questionable. And Buddy Johnson, questionable. Eddie Jackson's huge, in my opinion. He's one of their play callers in the secondary there for Chicago. And questionable for Washington is Jahan Dotson, the second-year wide receiver. Chris Rodriguez Jr., Curtis Samuel, another wide receiver, and Christian Holmes, a cornerback. So we'll see how that plays out, but I'm going in with the Commanders on this one. Lock it in, shut it down. The home team, Commanders. But we will be live sweating and betting that game on a Thursday night. All right, let's get it going right into Sunday, which this is the international game. The Jags just played overseas, and they did real well against the Falcons over there. The Jags are 2-2. The Bills are 3-1. They're a 5.5-point favorite. But I believe, yeah, the Jags, I don't see why they would fly back. Just, so I imagine they have stayed there. Buffalo, I don't know how they've done overseas. I don't even know if they've played overseas. But Jacksonville, they seem comfortable there. They're the away team. So, I mean, this is a neutral site. That line is already baked in with, it being at a neutral site, obviously. Josh Allen's got 9 TDs on the year, 4 interceptions. He couldn't, 3 of those, I believe, came in one game. And the Bills are starting to look a little better. They did what they had to against the Dolphins after their 70-point week and handed them a smackdown, honestly. To me here, though, I think the Bills will be ready for the early start overseas. I'm going to go Bills, and we'll keep it moving. Boom, Bills. Let's go. Let's check in with that. Oh, okay. All right, Damon said he's on Washington as well. They had to change hotels because the Bills in the hotel they were in. They did lose Trey White again, though, yes. All right, let's keep it moving. Now we'll get back to normal times here in America on a Sunday with the Texans versus the Falcons, -2.5 or -2. My bad. I really liked what I seen from the Texans last week, whooping up on the Squealers. The Steelers, Squealers, yeah. I'm a Browns fan. So, hate it or love it, whatever. But CJ Stroud, seeming like he's adapting well to the NFL now. And the Falcons, I'm not a big fan of Ritter. These two faced off in college before. And I'm going to go with the Buckeye over the Bearcat here. I'm going to take the Texans versus a Falcons team, which, for those that do daily fantasy or, just fantasy in general, how much longer can you keep Kyle Pitts in your fucking lineup? That dude is just, I don't know if it's him, the quarterback, both. I don't know. What up, Tone? How you doing, homie? I know you got some good plays for tonight for the live sweat. My man be cashing them big plus monies. Oh, who's already Ritter? Now, let me click over this game real quick. Boom, Texans, Falcons. I'm not seeing. The only person I'm seeing on the injury report, according to ESPN, is Josh Ali. He's questionable for the Falcons. Oh, he's already out of lineups. Okay, yeah. I mean, come on, man. He's straight boo-boo. He's straight boo-boo. But in this matchup, Texans, Falcons, I really like the young Texans here versus a Falcons team that's kind of the same kind of squad. in my opinion. I'm going to go with Stroud over Ritter, the Buckeye. Let's go. Buckeye over the Bearcat. Texans, lock it in. Keep it moving. Panthers versus the Lions. The Lions are at home, 9-point favorite. Oh, fuck off. The Lions are 3-1. The Panthers are a lowly 0-4. You got questionable Dante Jackson, cornerback, Xavier Woods, safety for the Panthers. Yeah, I like the Lions to roll here. As simple as that. Versus an 0-4 shitty ass Lions or Panthers team. They're at home. I think they're going to be a good early regular season team. Dan Campbell and the boys over there. Jared Goff. He's looking to be one of the better quarterbacks out that came out of that draft. Yeah, give me Goff and the Lions. Simple as that. Panthers suck. Boom. Done. Keep it moving. Ha! Titans versus the Colts. The Colts are a 1-point favorite. Oh, and shout out to everybody here. Cheers. Drink up. Wet the whistle. Titans versus the Colts. The Titans are 2-2 versus the Colts 2-2. We got the young rookie QB Richardson. When healthy, he looks pretty good for the Colts. Tennessee, I just think I think their time has come. Tannehill looked good for them once they got rid of A.J. Brown. Wasn't really too high on them. You could stack the box on Henry. Henry has been, a top-notch running back for a while, but he gets heavily used, and maybe we're seeing some of that. Oh, you're good, DJ. We rolling right through them, baby. But yeah, for this one, I'm going to go with the home team as well. Basically, I had to pick them. Give me the Rook. I don't know how is the Titans given. The Titans have lost both their games on the road. And the Colts just had a heartbreaker there against the Rams at home. I could see them rebounding after that. So, yeah, let's go Colts. I'm going Colts. Lock it in. Oh, you're 3 minutes out? All right. Well, while you're doing that, you know what we'll do? We'll take a brief little second here. Hit a button. Let y'all know it's really good. Hey. What up, Who-Bangers and Who-Bangettes? It's your boy Sniz. And each and every Tuesday, the NFL Pick'em Show I'll be hosting right before the live sweat with my main man, Damon, and other special guests. We got weekly prizes, we got bragging rights, and I hope to see y'all each and every Tuesday before the live sweat. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Yeah, let's keep it rolling right into the next game. We got the Giants, the lowly Giants. Oh, wow. How pathetic did they look on Monday night? Versus the Dolphins, which, wow, them boys can really light it up when they want to. Going back home after getting beat up on the road by the Bills. They're 11-point favorites. Tua, Tyreek. I mean, come on, man. That's a hell of a combination right there, ain't it? This one's pretty simple to me. It's going to be a Dolphin spot. No need to overthink it. I think they rebound after their tough divisional loss. Get home, get right, and give these Giants one more loss to add to the books, making the Dolphins 4-1 after this week, and the Giants 1-4. But yeah, here's something to keep in mind too. Daniel Jones in primetime games is now 1-12. I smashed the Seahawks yesterday, and it was a thing of beauty. No sweater from start to end. I mean, my man has 2 touchdowns. He ain't even my man. This dork has 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Come on, man. A times three interception to touchdown ratio. Come on, you're garbage. On the other hand, that's the opposite for Tua. 9 TDs, 3 interceptions. So that's a no-brainer for me. We'll go Dolphins. We go Dolphins. Put it on the board. Oh, and speaking of which, we got the homies coming through, and my man Damon, he owes us a brew chug, but I told him if he wants to do something else, that's fine. But when we disagree on picks over here, not to necessarily disagree, we're just on other sides. We like to put a little side action in. So last week's show, I had to chug one down because I picked the Falcons, and they were boo-boo. And that was week 3. But here we go. Let's keep it rolling. I'm trying to stall for the homies. Fuck it. Let's hit them with something else real quick. Because we're gonna be cashing that shit. What up, Who-Bangers and Who-Bangettes? It's your boy Sniz. And each and every Tuesday, the NFL Pick'em Show, I'll be hosting right before the live sweat with my main man, Damon, and other special guests. We got weekly prizes, we got bragging rights, and I hope to see y'all each and every Tuesday before the live sweat. Bada bing, bada boom. And would you look at that? Right in time.
Made it.
How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. After a little 13 pick week, we're feeling real good.
Nice. There you go. Where are we at?
Yes, you ain't lying. The Browns do win this week with the bye week. Well, you can't lose. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. I know people are so high on the DRT, and now.
Oh, he looked lost, brother.
It's a faster game.
It was painful to sit there.
Well, preseason you're going against a little slower guys, and the Ravens weren't ready for it.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I gotta pause for a cause.
Pause for a cause.
Oh, okay. The background's moving pretty good. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll go right up into this one. We got the Saints versus the Patriots.
I'm listening. I gotta smoke real quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
The Saints are 2-2. The Patriots are 1-3. Patriots were a lot of people's home darling to start off the year, and that didn't work out too well. A team coached by Bill Belichick that's looking like they don't have Tom Brady. They got Mac Jones. Over there, the Saints. The Saints just got whooped up on by the Buccaneers. On a 2-game losing streak now. After that heartbreaker against the Packers, where Love came all the way back on that ass. This one, as long as, I don't know, this is a tough one for me, honestly. This is where I need my boys Damon's breakdown. All the other ones are pretty straightforward. So
yeah, so I feel like this is gonna be an ugly game. Two disappointing teams last week. The Saints offense never showed up. I think Derek Carr playing did them a disservice. At what point does an injured quarterback hurt the team? You know, I know they want to be out there. I know they want to get it out there, but sometimes with the right shoulder, and like, I don't know, was he missing throws? I don't know. I wasn't high on the Saints offense to begin. Like, they have a lot of talent, but the Saints are always going to be the Saints, and they're going to get by the goal line, and they're not going to score. It's
right.
Weird, man. Like, I don't know what it is. If they don't get that offense going, they're going to be – I think they're going to have some struggles. I like the Patriots in this game. It's weird to say, but we'll see Bill off a bounce back. I didn't see Christian Gonzalez. I got to see him on the injury report, but I like the Patriots here. It's going to be ugly, though.
Yeah. Shout out to Jay Smooth. Dropping in.
Yeah, Christian Watson's not Christian Watson. Christian Gonzalez, the corner, was really good. Let's see. He did go down.
Yeah, he's doubtful.
He's out indefinitely. Okay. Well,
Matthew Judon's out.
And Gonzalez are both out indefinitely. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that's going to hurt. Even with them out, the Patriots are favored. Whew. Yeah, I still like the Patriots. We'll see how it goes, though.
Yeah, this is a tough one. So you're going to take the Pats?
Yep.
You know, fuck the Patriots. I'm going Saints. We are head-to-head here. We're head-to-head there. All right. Fuck the Patriots.
Yeah, they can't look any worse than they did, right?
Yeah, I hope they continue to look worse. Ravens versus the Steelers. The Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite, making them basically a touchdown favorite on a neutral field. The Steelers have looked pretty abysmal. They just got beat up on by the Texans. The Ravens looked like the Ravens with a short field against a rookie quarterback. And they're well coached, and they're going to do their damn thing. In this one, I just think the Ravens are going to start to hit their stride. You know, Lamar didn't play the preseason. You got another road division game for them. They're going to be ready for these Steelers, and I know Pickett went out with a knee injury. So
yeah, I was saying questionable, but I don't know how bad it is.
I mean, he didn't come back in the game, and I know it wasn't super late and they needed him, you know. So I'm going Ravens here. I just think the Ravens can get the job done, and I think they can cover that spread too.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Damon?
I think there's not much really to add on it. The Steelers look bad when they're not humming. It's bad. Freiermuth's going to be out. We'll see if they can turn up their offense, and maybe Trubisky could be an upgrade because Pickett looks really bad at times. I think it's pretty easy for pick Ravens here. Division matchup though, with these teams, you don't know what's going to happen potentially. But I like the Ravens here.
All right, nice. I'm already live sweating and betting.
There you go.
MLB. We got the Blue Jays in the 20s, but
There you
that's for
go.
the next show, right when we're done over here. But I am on the Twins minus 2.5. I took them in game. I think they can get another run or two for insurance. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Eagles are a favorite of -4 going to LA. Beta Rams. This one here, this is a tough one too, in my opinion. The Eagles have been a little shaky, but they're still getting victories. I don't know if this is one where they really care to blow them out the water type deal. Just go in, handle business, and get on out. I'm leaning to the Eagles and Hurts and the crew. Although I do think this should be a pretty good game here. What's your thoughts, Damon?
I think that I think the Eagles roll. I think we'll start seeing the Rams slow down a little bit. We'll see how they have a couple people banged up. Stafford just hit their injury report, but I'm sure that's just maintenance stuff. Until someone proves they could beat the Eagles, their offense is just too good. But an interesting thing here is the Rams do average more yards a game, so the Rams offense has been good. But yeah, I'll take the Eagles and so on. So the Eagles have had the first strength of schedule, so they've had the hardest schedule in the league, it looks like, too. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I like the Eagles in this one, though.
Yeah, and they're
Not
4
really
and 0.
much to add. Yeah, no, there's not really.
This past week was kind of a trappy spot. Shout out to my guy Parlay Tease.
Sure.
We're thinking about you, Bubby. Obviously we hope you get better. He was in a car accident, but he is okay. But obviously, before sports and all that stuff, we want to always be thinking of our friends and family, But T-Saw did say that the Commanders do play the Eagles tough and have for a while. And there you go. You've seen a spot last week where the Eagles didn't cover, but they won. And this is a pick'em show, so Eagles are going to fly. I think they'll get it done. Yeah, and I do think they keep it moving and keep trending like the Ravens. I think these teams are going to keep just getting better. Ravens, Eagles, slower starts, but good records, and they should win their divisions pretty handily. Being a Browns fan, I don't like to say that, but the Ravens should get this. But it is looking good for us to at least be in second and looking for a playoff spot, depending on what Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. Freak Man, does. Somebody's got to beat the Eagles, says EQ. You're right. You're right. And who says Sean McVay can't? But I'm going with the Eagles here. They might be one of those teams like DJ was saying in week 1 or 2 when we were breaking all this down. There's teams that there's always a team each year that goes 4-0, a team or 4 that go 4-0, and then a team or 2 go 6-0. I think the Eagles could be that 6-0 team. They started off hot last year as well. But let's keep it rolling, my friend. We got the Bengals as a 3-point favorite versus the Cardinals. Wow, this is a confusing one for me. The Bengals look like fucking absolute trash. They got so much talent on that offense. And when you got guys like Higgins dropping the ball, just like, egregious drops. And then you got a Cardinals team who's scrappy in their own right. Both sitting at 1-3. The Bengals kind of need this win. The Cardinals, I feel, obviously they're a professional team, but the Bengals, I feel, need this win. As to where the Cardinals, they're just going to play their season. And you're going to get what you can out of Dobbs until Kyler comes back, right?
Yeah. I don't know Kyler comes back this year. He tore his knee week 14. I just don't see it. I don't know. I mean, it's something that, of course, if he's ready to play, I can see him playing, but what's the point? You're not getting anything out of it. So I think it's tough to see him coming back.
Well, and this is a spot, too, for the Cardinals where I think, okay, we got a team that just went to the AFC Championship game, and let's try to knock these motherfuckers off. We're not giving them their second win. As to where the Bengals are playing kind of panic mode with a limpy, not so right Joe Burrow, who doesn't seem to be confident in how his legs working for him.
Yeah, he can't.
Once that's mental, that's a thing that's hard to overcome. In this spot, I would love to take the Cardinals first quarter, first half. I think that's a sneaky spot. They could win outright. For the Pick'em show, I'm going to take the dog, the Cardinals, to win. I do feel a lot of people are going to be like, well, the Bengals, blah, blah, blah. I see it as more of a public spot there. Let me get the Cardinals. Let's keep this train rolling with these 10-plus win weeks. And try to think on the other side of what everybody else would be betting. So give me the Cardinals. Damon, you're up, homie.
Yeah, the Bengals look bad. And with Higgins got a fractured rib, I think. I don't think he's going to play. He'll probably sit a week or two. If their bye week's week 7, I can see him sitting through week 7. So see some extended action for Boyd. Burrow can't leave the pocket. They just don't have fight in them on the road, it looks like. At home in that game against the Rams, the defense kept him in the game. But not at home, not having the crowd, they just didn't look right. Like, I don't know if Vrabel just had the master game plan for them. I'm not sure what it was. But until something looks right, yeah, I like the Cardinals here too. They've looked good every week. Nobody's going to look good against the Niners. Christian McCaffrey's on another planet. That's true. Honestly, Jonathan Gannon's really got a good unit over there. They're playing like a unit. They're playing like they want. So, that goes such a long way. Everyone thought they were going to be a rollover team, and they're just not. This game's gonna. I love what Dobbs is doing. He looks like a different quarterback than the guy that played for the Steelers. He does not look the same. And I don't know if he's got more. It's a similar offense, so I'm not sure. But he looks good. And, yeah, I'm going to go with the Cardinals here until I see something else out of the Bengals offense. It's just ugly for now.
Maybe for Dobbs, it's because he for sure knows he's the guy right now.
Could be.
As where that was kind of like a question mark with the Steelers. It could be him. It could be this, that, the other. Well,
when you're behind Mason Rudolph, that's got to hurt your psyche, dude. Mason Rudolph is absolute trash.
Yeah. That's a fucking good point. Fuck Mason Rudolph. Yeah. He's a little bitch. He deserved to be hit upside the head with that helmet.
Wasn't Dobbs a Brown?
He was.
Also.
And it looked like we could have used him.
Yeah, they just
DTR.
Oh, yeah, they just traded him for him. From the Browns. So I was slow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so he wasn't working with the Cardinals all off season. He went in there. Yeah.
The Cardinals offensive coordinator he's worked with somebody. That's why they went and got him, and he's familiar with whatever the offense that's implemented is. I don't know who their OC is. I'm I'm not sure if he came from the Steelers or what, but that's where he's got to work with them. So it's not completely new to him. And their skill players are good. They got some guys. They really do.
Yeah, I like Hollywood Brown.
And they might even look to unload him because they have other receivers that can fill the role. I've been hearing that they might get what they can for him, and I don't see why not. He's playing well, and yeah,
Yeah, and
might as
kind
well
of
keep
a
building capital.
rebuild year while staying relevant.
Yep. It's
All
not
right.
necessarily your wins and losses; it's how you put your team together during that time. And winning is tight, but
Well,
it's
it helps the
more about
locker room.
building a coach. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because no one wants to just lose, lose, and lose, and lose, and lose.
Because there's guys that'll be gone next year, so they don't give a shit about the plan. There's
Right.
guys that are gone in 2 years. They don't give it. Yeah, so it's true.
That goes for
But
any
they're
team.
yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Well, we're both on the cards there. I like that. Yeah, fuck Burrow and the Bengals.
Well, this is
Keep
the
it-
time of year where games are going to start getting funky. No, I mean it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. You're right. So now we're going into a funky game here. Jets versus the Broncos. And the Broncos are, they got the mile high advantage. The Broncos are a 1-3, along with the Jets 1-3. Oh boy, Zach Wilson, if you've seen, he's like, I fucked up. That's on me. He did, someone did a lip reading of him on the sideline saying, because they were right there in that Chiefs game. Also, there was an egregious holding call. But if you're Pat Mahomes and you're, the Chiefs, which the NFL likes your product, they turn a blind eye to those kind of things. So that's something to keep in mind. I think this is a spot where why the fuck are the Broncos favored? But why would the Jets be? Like the only reason is the altitude, in my opinion. Give me the Jets. Give me Zach Wilson. I believe the kid has fight in him. You might not see much of him in the NFL going forward, but he's their guy right now. He's got the arm to make throws. They've got a pretty solid defense over there. I don't trust Russ and don't trust Russ. Sean Payton doesn't even like him. Their fucking coach that got brought out of retirement to go there. He don't like him. He doesn't want him there. But I think they're kind of riding that out. I could see a Jets win here, and maybe that's when we're starting to see bye-bye Russell. So I'm going to go with the Jets. Give me the Jets on the road. I think Salah's he's a good coach, and I think he'll have the boys ready to go to, it might not be a pretty win, but I think the Jets, Jets, go sneak out a road win in the mile high, and it kind of eases their pain from last week. What do you think, Damon?
So that win for the Broncos was, you could tell they had fight in them this week for once. Or the week before, they did not have fight in them. They went down 28-7, and they came back and won. So after getting absolutely just decapitated by the Dolphins, coming back next week and going down 28-7 on the road and coming back, I think that actually showed they do have fight in them. Yeah, it's ugly, and their defense is still getting torched at times, but I do think that their long-term prospects, they're trying to build, talking about trying to build something. As much as they want the first pick, they can't fully tank. There's so many bad teams. The Jets have played 3 home games, and their defense has showed up in those games. The one road game, they didn't really show up against the Cowboys, or they didn't have the chance to because the offense really kept them out. They're going to have to continue to show up. This is going to be a tough spot for them to show up. Give me the Broncos. Right. If the Broncos lose here, it's over. The Jets have the Eagles next week. That's a bad spot. This just is one of those spots where the Broncos to me, like I don't know if historically rule is the right word, but going to Mile High after playing the Chiefs, that it's just gonna be a letdown spot. Like after playing the Chiefs on Sunday night, I see it as a letdown spot. I really do, and the Broncos can ride theirs as a win and ride the momentum off that game and maybe build something. I mean, it's I see it. Now, if the Jets eke it out, would I be surprised? Of course not. That defense is good, and we'll see how it goes.
Right. Yeah. All right. There's one where we're on opposites as well. I love it.
And I hate the
love it.
Broncos. And I absolutely cannot stand the Broncos. Like watching their football is just
Yeah.
disgusting.
Fuck John Elway. Ed McCaffrey's cool though. He's cool.
Okay, cool. As long as Ed's okay, we're good.
No, Ed's cool. Fuck John Elway though. The fucking horse-looking fucker.
Rod Smith.
Yeah, no, he's cool. He's cool. Shannon Sharp.
Oh, the drive. That's why you don't like. Oh,
I mean, drive. I'm just a Browns fan. That that didn't pain me like my parents and my uncles and
Dude, my uncle is a diehard Packer fan. He will never forget that Seattle loss. I won't even mention it to him. Like the pain in his heart, it's so painful.
Right. That's the beauty of sports right there. You gotta love it.
You had the losses. All right, let's keep it rolling. I know you got your live sweat soon.
Oh yeah, we're rolling right along. We got 3 more to go. We got the Chiefs -5 versus the Vikings. This is an interesting one here too. The Chiefs don't seem to like to cover. It's either, I've noticed this for about 3 years now. The Chiefs don't really seem to like to cover. They like to fuck with your money. But this is pick'ems, right? Ah, man, what do we think? What do we think about the Vikings? Man, Kirk Cousins. Shout out to Kirk Cousins because, he's still staying relevant through all of it. To where he was like a bum, and then he's like rocking chains, getting the locker room pumped up, all
Kirk
sorts
Cousins.
of stuff. Shout out to Kirk Cousins and shout out to Justin Jefferson. Keep doing your thing, boy. But I do think this is a Chiefs spot as well. I think the Chiefs keep rolling. They'll be 4-1 when it's all said and done. Give me the Chiefs. I'm not going against Mahomes. I'm just not going to do it. Sorry. Cousins versus Mahomes. Who's going to get it done if it is actually a close game? Mahomes.
Well, if you switch the quarterbacks on these rosters, I feel like the Mahomes is. I don't even know what my point was. That was dumb. Okay, I'm high.
Yeah, no, I would take the Vikings.
Yeah, for sure. That wasn't my point. My point was, I don't know. My point was to switch the defenses, dude. There we go. I had it. If you switch the defenses on these two teams, it changes a lot, though. The Vikings defense is really bad, real bad. The Chiefs defense has played well. They would have covered. Mahomes slid at the 2. Mahomes didn't look great, but that wasn't part of the Jets defense showing up on primetime. They knew it was a spot to shine. And I think part of the Chiefs not covering is public money drives that number because everyone bets them. I think that's part of it, and I think they know that the public's more likely to bet Mahomes' numbers. Especially with the Taylor Swift shit, dude, I'm sure the numbers are going to get baked even more. They're going to want Kansas City money because that's actually a good – I mean, I'm taking Kansas City for the contest, but this is actually maybe a good spot to bet the points with the Vikings. I'm actually going to think about that because with all this Taylor Swift bullshit, the books know that they're going to get public money, right?
Yes, but that is a later game. So what I would do is I would wait to see. If you can live bet that, wait to get a better number on the Vikings.
Yeah, they can come from behind.
If you're going to be chilling around, watching football, and you can actually keep your eyes on the game, this is a great spot. I do think, like what you're saying, is to get the Vikings at a good number. You like them at the +5. I will gladly take them at a plus 10.5, 11 if the Chiefs go down and score a touchdown or a touchdown or two unanswered field goal or just whatever the scenario might be.
Even
Because
a Vikings turnover or something.
yeah, I mean that's a good live betting spot in my opinion. Because that could go. That line is. I mean, how often do you see fives too?
I'm not studied enough on the numbers, but 5 is freaking.
Kind of an odd number.
It's a
right?
weird one. Yeah. I
What
think
the hell?
that's. I'm trying to think. There's
Disappeared
something.
into Bortles Immortals. Bortles Immortals.
Dude, I love Blake so much.
I don't know.
There's some
why.
great stories out there.
Let's just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Cowboys versus 49ers. The Niners are a 4-point favorite against the Cowboys. I think this should be a real interesting, fun game to be watching to cap off your Sunday. I'm going to go 49ers. I'm going to go with CMC, Debo, Shanahan. I think, I think the 49ers at home are just going to make Dak like have a Dak have his Dak moments to where you're like, what the fuck? What the flying fuck? And personally, that's not America's team. That's just a bunch of bullshit. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go Niners. There's my breakdown. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go Niners.
I like I like the Niners too, but this is interesting. I forgot how low scoring their playoff game was. It was 19-12. And the last time they played was last year in the playoffs. They shut McCaffrey down. McCaffrey had a total of 57 yards on 16 touches. It was a complete defensive game, and the Cowboys offense got shut down. This is a complete rematch of it. I like the Niners to win too. The Cowboys defense shut Purdy down too. Purdy did not have a great game. That was probably so. We'll see if it's a Purdy versus the Cowboys thing and their pass rush. I got to look at the injuries and stuff, but this could be an interesting Cowboys spot. And I love the Niners, but this is interesting. They shut Ayuk down. I forgot about all this. Huh.
But that was Purdy kind of being thrown into a situation there. I think it's a new year, and I would definitely look to the under in that game for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Primetime game. Let's go.
That's interesting.
Get that under. But for me, it's Niners. I'm just not a Dak Prescott fan. He hasn't shown me anything to where like he could be that guy to really take over. Like, yes, he has comeback wins or he's had late game drives for wins, but he's had more debauchery going on than good. Give me the Niners at home. They're going to fucking roll them up and smoke them like a fucking joint. Boom. You're going, where are you going? Cowboys or Niners?
Niners. I mean, I think they're the best team in the NFC. I think they would have won the Super Bowl last year if Purdy doesn't get hurt. I'm a full-on 49ers believer. I think them and the Bills could be the Super Bowl. I mean, obviously could be. But that's who I'm rolling with right now. They're a wagon. I think that they believe in what they're doing, and if healthy, they're a complete wagon.
All right, let's go right into the Packers. 2-point favorites on a Monday night versus the Raiders. The Raiders. Much love to Chris Berman, the Raiders. No one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. Chris Berman, what a great fucking.
They're not gonna get him.
So here I see a Packers bounce back spot. Jordan Love looked absolutely horrendous last week. He looked lost. He looked scared. He looked like he didn't want to, he didn't want to have to go home and get whoopings from his dad because he played bad. That type of deal. The Raiders, yeah, they're not bad. Whatever. Packers going to Vegas. I think they get the job done. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go. Go, Pack, go for my guy Razor. What do you think, Damon? Let's round this.
I think it's going to be hard to really judge teams off playing the Lions because I actually love what the Lions are doing too. No secret. I've been a huge Dan Campbell guy. So we'll see how Packers hold up to the Raiders pass rush. The Raiders were starting to get pressure on the Chargers at the end of last week with Crosby. This is a tough spot for me. I lean Packers, but depending on QB health and health of the offense, I could see the Raiders pulling this one out. McDaniel's record in primetime, though, I think is pretty bad. I don't know the exact numbers on it, but I think it's pretty bad. Probably the Packers, but I like seeing the Raiders win because everyone gets mad about it down here in San Diego. So,
you're going Raiders?
No, I gotta go Packers. I think I'm not fully convinced on it yet, but I like the Packers.
All right. Well, that's the end of another beautiful NFL Pick'em Show, Week 5 edition. To round it off real quick, I'm on Commanders, Bills, Texans, Lions, Colts, Dolphins, Saints. That's where Damon picked up. He's on the Patriots. We're both on the Ravens. We're both on the Eagles. We're both on the Cardinals. I'm on the Jets. He's on the Broncos. We're both on the Chiefs, Niners, and Packers. So there we go. We got a little action going down. Damon, I think you owe me a little something.
All right, yeah, hold on. All right. My tummy's weak, so I gotta go.
You owe the people. You owe me and the people. He just busted through the Blake portal.
Dude, I hate you so much.
The Blake portal.
All right. Yeah, I gotta take it off maybe. But I don't even remember what games we had different. I saw you change your pick up to the Cowboys. I seen that.
Cowboys. Oh.
Yeah, you.
Not me.
Yeah, it's all good. See, full ball. Oh, okay, you can't see. Oh, wait, bad light. See, full. Where's my camera? Full. Fully packed, not little bowls. Fat, like full bowls.
All right, smoke them down, buddy.
So it's not like oh, he's smoking little bowls. All right.
I'll join you. From Cleveland to Cali, baby. You got to love it. Hell yeah. Well, much love to everybody. Thank you for joining the Week 5 Pick'em Show over at Who-Bangin Sports Talk, baby.
Thank you, everyone.
Damon tomorrow with the DFS show with the Hebrew Hammer. You can catch me live sweating and betting in 1 minute from now, and that'll be on a different stream. And then also on Thursday with Wham Bam doing the script, and probably just do the first half of the game, the Thursday night game.
Oh, it's going to be a great game, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah.
This is the exact type. See, no Carson Wentz this time. We had to deal with Carson. Dude, they played, what, week 7 last year? This is the type of games I love. Give me all of it. No more Giants, fucking Cowboys. No more Giants, anybody. Give me all of your prayers. Give me it all.
Yeah, much love, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week for the Pick'em Show. Bada bing, bada boom.
What up, Who-Bangers and Who-Bangettes? It's your boy Sniz. And each and every Tuesday, the NFL Pick'em Show I'll be hosting right before the live sweat with my main man, Damon, and other special guests. We got weekly prizes, we got bragging rights, and I hope to see y'all each and every Tuesday before the live sweat.